Hello everyone and welcome back to another blog, another video. I said I wouldn't do another late one. I try and do one in daylight 'cause it's been really warm today. It's been 20 odd degrees. I think it's 20 odd degrees for the next 5-10 days, something like that. So yeah, it's very warm, very hot. Tell by my hair, it's a very warm day. But I didn't go for a run this morning because when I woke up, it's just one thing after another at the moment. When I woke up this morning, my knee was swollen and I could barely walk on it. So I don't know what happened to my sleep. I've got a habit of scratching myself in my sleep. I don't know if it's an anxious thing, nervous thing, or just a fidget. I don't know. But I get scratches all over my arms, my legs. So I do around my ankles, and I do in the middle of my back, places I can't even reach. Nice big ones across my face a lot. But anyway, yeah, I had a swollen knee, so I didn't go for a run today, which is a shame. So I'm feeling fat again because, yeah, the girlfriend brought me donuts today, try and cheer me up. But yeah, just can't seem to catch a break with anything at the moment. It's just one thing after another. No, do you know what? That's unfair as well, actually, because I can catch a break. The girlfriend's a nice break, and it'd be unfair to say that everything in life is bad because it's not. Financially, everything is really bad, really bad. To the point where girlfriend offered to lend me some money to pay for some of my bills because otherwise I'm going to have a real bad time this Thursday. Well, that's not a great place to be. I don't want to take money off the girlfriend or anything. I'm not one of these people that thinks that a guy should provide everything or one person should provide everything. I'm all for the whole equal thing. We've never spoken of bills in restaurants or when we go out to eat or anything like that. If there's bill to be paid because we've been out or we go to the cinema or anything like that, we just one of us pays. We don't talk about it. One of us just pulls out a card and pays it. It's nothing like that. So I wouldn't. I'm not one for money, and I'm not. Like money doesn't motivate me. Obviously, money keeps us alive. I'm struggling with money at the moment really badly, and of course, you watched my video. And thanks to everyone who did watch the video yesterday. Of course, really appreciate the comments as well and the likes. But I'm not motivated by money. It's just a case of you need it to survive, don't you? And I know I'm not in a bad spot. Well, I'm in a bad spot, but there's worse spots to be in. Because currently I do have a roof, and I may only have £2 something in my bank until the end of next week. But I do have people who are willing to help if I reach out to them. I just don't want to do it, but not because of an ego thing or pride thing. It's just, I don't know. It's just not for me. It's like I hate asking for pay rises. I'm self-employed, so sending invoices and stuff is quite important. I'm not very good at doing that because I'm not very good at saying I want to be paid for this, blah blah blah. I've always been bad at it, no matter what job I've been in. Even when I was management in like retail, I've always been bad at pay rises and stuff because it doesn't motivate me. I don't care for it. It's just a horrible part of life that you need to do to survive. You just get paid. It's annoying. But yeah, I'm just going on with myself again. But yeah, honestly, the girlfriend's a great thing. And we spoke again today about moving in with each other, because we do have a plan for the next 3, 4, 5 years. And we were talking today about buying a house and stuff. And it's almost impossible to buy a house. I said to her, buying a house now to do it, you basically have to move in with your parents for a bit and just try and save up for a year, and hopefully they're willing to board you for a while. And I'm pushing 40. My parents don't want anything to do with me at 40. They don't want me living with them or anything like that. I don't know about her parents, but they probably won't want us living with them. So yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do that. The only way is winning the lottery, really, getting really lucky. But yeah, we need to come up with a plan if we're going to be doing that in the next 3, 4 years. I don't know. It's pretty tough. She said to me today, that you have to think positive, and it's true. I think in a relationship in general, and like I said, we have been talking about moving in the next couple of months, and I think that's going to happen. Hopefully, it happens. I don't want it to be one of those things where we have problems. I only want us to see solutions. So when something happens negatively, we have solutions to it, or we can come up with solutions together. You be a team. I think that's what relationships should be more about. I've not had it in previous relationships, but hopefully it's gonna has to happen one day, doesn't it? But yes, you don't have problems, you have solutions. So yeah, hopefully we do that. But yeah, she said always look on the positive, and you're in a bad spot now, but it can get worse. I mean, I did say that last month, to be fair, and I said in the video yesterday, it has gotten worse since last month, and last month was really bad. Last month was my worst month financially, probably mentally for a year, maybe longer. So yeah, this month it's turned out even worse. So yeah, looking onwards and upwards, and I'm doing these videos, so I can look back on these next year and say to myself, you know what, I was in a bad spot, but look where we come through. Because that's the thing I was talking to the girlfriend about as well, is that it's good, it's all fine saying look at the positive side of things, and you can only get better from here, but that only really comes true when you've hit the other end. It's like when you go to a gym and you're buffing up. I mean, I'm not buff or anything, I'm skinny as anything, but when you or when you're writing a book, like, because I do want to write books for a living, hopefully one day, hit my 40s, that's prime times to do book writing, some novels. But what was I saying? Oh man, I've gone on a bit of a tangent because it's so warm in here. Oh yeah, when you're doing an activity or something, you only really see the benefit when you're on the other side. So through it, it's really hard, and the next few months are going to be hard, and probably the next year, to be honest, if we're planning to somehow buy a house and do things then. But yeah, got to crack on. We've got to start somewhere. So we're starting from the very bottom, zero help from the very bottom. It doesn't get worse than that. But here we build ourselves. And on the positive side of things, yeah, the weather's nice. So if you like going outside, I don't, but the weather's nice. I'm going to be doing a few hours of work now till about 3-4 a.m. in the morning, because then tomorrow's work will be done. So yeah, positive side. And tomorrow, of course, is the last day of the month, so it's the last chance to get my some hours in before I send my invoice off. So it's quite important that I do a few hours of work now. So it's not all it's not like I'm doing work to punish myself, building for the end of the month, because I really need to do that. And I have to find out some next month to somehow bring my bills down. That's also very important. But yeah, positive side of things, Daniel, if you're watching this next year, remember, bad spot. Have good people around you though, if you need them. And always remember, people, you should always speak to someone if you need help. Again, I'm not against it. I'm all for it. I'll be wearing the mustache from November when them videos come around. Yeah. Show love to absolutely everyone that you can. And yeah, you're not going to be happy every day, Daniel. You're not going to be happy every day. But when you are, look back on this video and go, he was miserable back then, wasn't he? Look at that guy. So young and miserable. If only you knew now. Remember that. And yeah, maybe this time next year when you're watching this video, you're going to have, I don't know, maybe you'll be living somewhere nice. So maybe you'll be building towards a house, or maybe you'll already have enough money saved up for a deposit for a house. Maybe not in this economic climate, but you never know, Daniel. I hope you do. Hope you do. All right. I'll see you, Daniel, and I'll see everyone else on my next video tomorrow. Hopefully a more positive one. Again, thank you everyone who watched yesterday's. Really appreciate it. Thanks for everyone that watches today. Thank you for hitting like, and the new subscribers. Really appreciate that. Yeah, it's been I'm 39 and coming up 2 months. 39 and 2 months old, almost. I will be on the 3rd of May. So that's this week, isn't it? Wow, time has flown. It's crazy. I did my first video on a beach on my birthday. Wow, times have changed in just 2 months. Wow. Just goes to show, not everyone is all happy in games. Thank you very much. See you all again. Bye-bye.